Superman, Episode 1 Faster. Doomed planet. This great scientist. Lost last hope. Kindly couple. Gravity shields are shattering. We're falling into a sunspot the size of South America. Temperatures will reach 40 million degrees when we hit the co- conveyance zone. We've grown with zero fear. Minister Mr. Quantum, but you. Fear is a sass on the stake of life lore. I promise I bring back a spoonful of sun, and I'd refuse to let a little thing like engine fail hold me back. Leo's not quite ready to die yet. Perhaps not, but I am. See, see, I'm just remembered something. I'm a gently modified suicide bomb, human in human form. Death Lex Luthor. I'm not arri- I've I now arrive. I know he arrived on Earth from the planet Krypton. I I know even cell his body. I know every cell in his body is a living solar battery, evolved to store ray energy from the sun. But the temperature at the solar chromosphere is 6,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Hum. I said, how big is it? I have no idea, Lewis Lane. I'd say quit literally in Norse from when I've start standing. Superman rescues Sun mission. I don't know that yet. Lewis, he is 93rd million miles away, and I'm right here with a heart that's true. I always wrote the write the Superman headlines before they had happened. Steve, if you don't know how big the sun is, go away. It is as big as 33,333,000 Earths. Imagine 100 billion bombs exploding in our face, Miss Lane, per second. I looked it up in my super match, my super watch. I you've a killjoy, Jimmy Olsen. Lex Luthor Lex Luthor told the world he had reformed, and for some reason the whole world believed him and du- dumped on us. I don't have it to tell you anything. Proud of every one of who stuck by the planet in entropy its darkest hour. But Lex Luthor lied like he always lied, investing visiting heavily in water, damming more than 15 rivers, with intent to prohibit from a global water shortage brought about by tampering with the sun. This is tomorrow's front page. We've breaking the story of the century. I'm approaching critical mass. Lex, are you talking to yourself again? Fusion will occur in 30 seconds. Lex, I've just had a call from one of our people in Washington. He said something about journalists. Excuse me, General. I remote controlling a weapon with a voice command sequence I designed. The signal takes 9 minutes to reach the sun. I had time for a transaction and exactly. The sun, Luther, we released you from jail to work for us for your country. I've tried to be a good model citizen, General Lane. I know. I promised I would waste my intelligence on kryptonite robots and el- electron super death traps. Uh, I know that the magic seals are imploding. SOS! Somebody help us! But 3 months ago, I looked in the mirror at those nasty little spiderwebs of lanes around my eyes, and I realized something. Nobody can help you here. I'm approaching critical mass. I'm getting older, and it's is and he isn't. Fusion won't occur in 30. Not if I can help it. Not if I can help it. So if I want to die happy, it's time to get serious about killing Superman. Don't you think? The purpose of my existence is to explore. To explore. You have no right to limit my ambitions, fantics. No right at all, and to stand in the way of my self revolution. You're misunderstanding. I'm here to help you with that. Blow the hatch, Quantum. Superman is shielding us by extending his own bionic bionic field. It seems impossible. Only nothing is impossible, Floor. When we ran exhaustive tests, you're not pushing against the equipment of 20,200,000 quantum tons, Superman. I'd say your stealth has tripled at least, and we still haven't found an upper limit. You've you've misfeigned one superpower, and others may appear. That's that's the good news. The Superman. I am not sure how to tell you this. Tell me straight. Your trip to the sun exposed you to critical levels and cellular radiation, more raw energy than your cells are able to produce efficiently. Of course, he began cell death. There can be only one outcome, even for you. I see it like tiny fireworks below my skin. At least this explains that the wired bionic discharges. What a bizarre irony, and the source of my powers wind up killing me with everything else I has failed. Our own scan of your cell shows that superstructured with solar radiation bursting from within. Superman is so. I'm sorry. If I hadn't tried to steal fire from the sun, none of the world would have happened. You risked everything to save my crew and me, but Luther has used us to kill you. I'm trying to escape from a doomed world too, Superman. I call the past. It's called the past. When I rescued the DNA project and directed it toward the engineers of new human forms, I had one goal in mind. Don't worry, the Panther Agua only wants to read for DNA. She's one of our scientists added a turn to all life. Oh, it's like back. If only we could find a way to crack the Krypton code, grow a second. We could grow a second Superman. Fastonic, Fastonic Giants Blizzard Workers Drones. I decided projects rescues toward building a new race of Superman in case anything ever happened to you. Smart thinking. Uh, one of your Voyager Titans mindfully preparing himself for centuries of deep space exploration. The blue skin is typical of of these bionic metaphors. His blood is 80% liquid nitrogen and, of course, normal radiations on human size and actually just don't apply in weightless conditions. At the other end of the scale, generally modified projects, nutrients are unlocking the mysteries of the cell, the atoms and the infernal yoga. We've we've building our outposts and tomorrow right here and now. You inspiring it's Superman all of this, and I promise we find a way to save you or to replace you if we have to. Thanks. There's always a way. No, one must know. Not yet. There are things I have to do first. Great, great session goes. What he said. Ex- ex- Exclusive interview. He said. Clark Kent is fired in 5 seconds. 3, 2, hold the press. Woof. Where the hell have you been, Kent? Working on my sentient chief. Gentlemen, Lex Luthor, we have a warrant here for arrest on charges of atomic murder and also crimes against humanity. Thank, thank God. It's for my own good I realize that, but me all boys.